Get the sugar
I
right.
usually use Splenda,
Oh,
but
oh, there's some.
you have to use a lot of these. Brush, take this.
Back on the record?
Let's go ahead.
Yes.
Okay. I think we're on exhibit 5, is that right? Okay. So I'm gonna hand you a one-page document, which we are marking as exhibit 5, which is a letter dated July 27th, 2021. Have you seen this letter before?
Yes.
Was this letter prepared by an attorney or prepared by you or your daughter?
Take it by daughter.
And is it your understanding that she typed it up?
Yes.
And did you give her direction as to the language?
Little bit.
And did you ever sign a copy of this?
No.
Do you know how it was sent?
I think it was by mail.
And you don't, do you know if you received a copy of this by email?
No, not email. This email we send it by mail in the post office. Or certified mail. I don't remember.
The end of that first paragraph uses the phrase seller's disapproval of buyer's financials and financial condition. Was there something you reviewed which led you to make that determination?
Really refusal to give me any information about his, or even from the bank to get updated about the deposit. We received zero things from him. So
And
that's all.
how did you conclude that he had refused to provide information?
Because we can try to ask from the beginning. The first day we signed a contract, I need some information with him. But yeah,
And you're talking on the phone to Alex?
Alex mainly, yes.
You've exchanged emails with Alex, correct?
I don't think I exchanged ever email. Mainly text. I
Uh,
don't think I did.
You received emails from him.
I don't even if I looked at his email because he usually send it to my daughter and to me if he sends something. But I told him I don't really look at the email very much. I use email very little, so I never had his email personally. I don't think I ever. So I don't think I ever send him an email. But only text.
And you made the first request for documents regarding Mr. Diarpin's creditworthiness, say, right around the time the contract was signed, right?
Yes,
So,
right after.
okay, so right after, I think it was June 14th, so you would think within a few days of that?
Yeah.
And after how many days, did you start to get concerned?
It
Approximately.
got around July when we tried to send him a letter to our request.
And was sending the letter your effort to make your demand a little bit more formal?
Yes.
Did you ever have a conversation with your daughter about dropping a letter in the mail?
Yes.
And I mean, a letter like Exhibit 4.
You mean the letter? No, I did not. No.
And I asked you if you ever texted that information to Alex. You said no. Did you ever email or direct your daughter to email the information to Alex?
We did not text it. No, no text.
Did you ever ask your daughter to text it to him?
I was able to email it, but I don't know what happened to her computer. Somehow he did not receive it. Because I never had his email personally. I didn't know what it is.
Approximately, how many commercial properties have you owned?
I do own some apartment building
Okay. Um,
and another hotel.
and another hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you owned any other commercial properties other than the 2 hotels and the apartment building?
Only one small building in Long Beach. 2 units.
I'm sorry, 2 units?
2 units, small building, yeah.
And that includes any properties that you held either in your individual name or through an LLC or a partnership or something else, correct?
Beside the apartment building, there's some land. I own some land.
Okay.
And houses, some other houses.
Um,
Rental houses.
okay. When did you first acquire an ownership interest in commercial real estate, approximately?
Probably in the 90s.
Approximately how many commercial properties have you sold?
I think I sold 2 in the 90s.
What kind of properties were those?
Small apartment. And also animal hospitals.
Animal hospitals.
Yeah, building, one building.
Did you sell the animal hospital? The building?
It was 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Was that Alta Loma?
No, another one
Where's that one located?
in Orange.
And were you usually a majority owner of the commercial property investments?
Yes.
The contract that you signed with Mr. Diarkman had a purchase price of 10.75 million, right?
750 years.
And according to the contract, how much of that is Mr. Diarkman required to pay in cash?
4 million.
And what are the terms of the remaining 6.75?
It was to carry for 3 years at 4%.
Did you ever list the Clock Tower Inn for sale with a broker?
No, only Jim was at one time he wanna get a one party listing because he figured out Jim is not serious. And Alex is not serious. Alex told me that Jim might be not serious about paying that price he asked for.
Right.
And he had somebody from Santa Barbara really wanna buy.
I'm sorry, he had somebody
He had
from-
somebody from Santa Barbara, a big corporation, wanna buy your hotel.
Alex did.
Alex did, yes. And also another agent in his office told me the same thing. You have another buyer, even they work in the same office, but they are independent. He can find me one, and that's where I send some financial information to Alex's office, to that broker, which they join together and seen it anyway.
So you signed a one-party listing agreement,
I did not sign it, but he sent it to me to sign it. But I told him I only signed it after he gave me the offer. Yeah.
and did he ever present the offer?
I don't recall. I think he presented me one, but I don't recall that it was serious offer.
Did you counter?
No.
And what's your best recollection as to the year this took place?
I think it was a few months before we entered into contract, like the year before.
Okay, so 2020 or 2021?
I would say 21. 20, between 20 and 21.
When you acquired the clock tower in, was it the 4 owners from day one?
Yes.
What year was that approximately?
I would say 19 years ago or 2 years. Approximately.
Okay, approximately 2002?
I would say yes.
Okay. And had you ever owned a hotel before that?
Only the other hotel. I own it from 93.
I'm sorry, what was that last sentence? You own it?
93.
93. That's in Orange County, right?
Yes.
Had you been involved in the hotel business prior to buying that hotel in 93?
No.
And have you been involved in the ownership of hotels other than the 2 we've talked about today?
No.
Have you been involved in any restaurant businesses?
No.
Do you recall any conversations regarding Jim DeArkland's intention to make the monthly payments to you out of the profits from the operation of the hotel?
Yes, I think you mentioned that's what naturally that's what it is.
And did you have an opinion as to whether it was likely he could do that?
I think he will have the ability to do that, yes. I mean, based on the numbers.
Has the Clock Tower Inn appreciated under your ownership?
I think it did.
Have you ever had an appraisal done of the land?
Only when I got the loan, refinancing the existing loan.
You mentioned that a management company was hired.
Yes.
When was that?
I would say 3 years ago. About,
And is that DKM?
yes. DK, yeah, DK, M or N. I don't remember.
Let's call him DK.
DK, yeah.
And prior to hiring DK, how was the hotel managed?
Was managed by one of the partners.
Mr. Tadros?
Yes.
How often do you have to meet with DK to make decisions or to guide them or provide oversight?
Not even once. My daughter meets with them.
Okay. And then if decisions need to be made, she relays them to you?
She usually makes the decision for me.
Okay. Of the purchase price of 10.75, is there, in your mind, a rough apportionment as to how much is for the real estate and how much is for the business?
All of it for the real estate.
So in your mind, is the real estate's worth 10.75 and the business is,
It's always all together. You cannot separate the two.
well, is it your expectation that you'll have to separate the two for tax purposes?
I don't know about that part.
Okay. So in your mind, there's no apportionment between the value of the real estate and the value of the business?
That's my opinion, yes.
Had you ever had any discussions or thoughts about selling only one or the other?
No.
Have you ever received an offer or an LOI to purchase one or the other?
I'm gonna object that it's vague on one or the other, because the previous testimony was, that there's a management company, Clock Tower Inn, and then there's the LLC that owns the property. So I'm not sure if that's the one or the other you're talking about.
Thank you, good point. When I said one or the other, I meant the real estate versus the business. Is that how you understood the question?
No, you cannot separate the two. That's my assumption. It has to be, it's a real estate mainly, that's what it is.
Okay. But I mean, you understand that you could sell the real estate and you could continue to own and operate the hotel business on real estate owned by somebody else, correct?
I never know that this is a valid thing I would do.
The hotel in Orange County, did you acquire the real estate and the business at the same time?
Yes.
When you said you had an appraisal done in connection with the refinance, correct?
Yes.
Approximately what year was that?
What, 3 years ago or 2 years ago?
Was that in connection with Mr. Tadros leaving?
At the time, I think. Yeah.
Was
After, maybe after.
was money for the refinance was, let me scratch that. Was it a cash out refinance?
I think paying off the loan and I don't know if there was a cash out or not to pay Tados.
Okay.
I think it used to be Tados, I think. Part of it.
And do you know what the appraised value was back then?
I think was it the 6 or 8 million, 6 million, close to them, or 8.
And it's your understanding that that was the appraised value of the real estate and the business?
I think mainly the real estate only.
Did you get an appraisal at the time you purchased the Clock Tower Inn?
I think the bank 20 years ago, when we borrowed the money, we have a loan, I think they did an appraisal.
Do you know what it appraised for then?
It was around 4.
Was it a functioning hotel at that time?
Yes, but was run down.
three-page document that goes from VHR 128 to VHR 130, and it's a letter of intent dated October 5th, 2021.
Oh, that's from, oh,
Have you seen that letter before?
yes.
How'd you receive it?
My daughter received it, and then she gave it.
How did she give it to you?
I mean, I had it.
And do you see where it says borrower name, Clock Tower Inn LLC?
Yes.
Well, ignore that for now. What is this document generally?
I think we tried to refinance the current loan, which is a higher rate. And I was trying to get more money, more cash out. So we applied for the loan.
What's the approximate balance on the current loan?
Because at the time it was 2 billion, close to that, 1 million.
So this would be cash out of roughly 1 million?
Yes.
And is the borrower on the current note Clock Tower Inn LLC?
I really don't know about these details. I know it's a real estate, whatever they call it, Cloud Tower Inn or Ventura. To me, it doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have a specific understanding that Clock Tower Inn is the correct party to be listed as borrower?
My impression would be the real estate itself. The bank will borrow the real estate itself, the hotel, and whatever called Cloud Tower Inn or LLC or Ventura Hotel and Resort.
Okay.
To me, it doesn't make a difference.
I think you said earlier that you think Ventura Hotel and Resort is the owner of the land, is that right?
Yeah, real estate, I mean the whole hotel.
Yeah, okay. And did you receive an appraisal in connection with this effort to,
No,
you did not?
no.
Do you know if an appraisal was performed?
For this?
Yes.
No. We just separated letter and then we find out that they put a list spenders in the property, so.
I'm sorry, you find out
They,
what?
they put a
Please.
list spenders on the property, so I couldn't really get the loan. We have to clear that first before I get the loan.
And I'm sorry if I already asked you this, but the appraisal that you did get 2 or 3 years ago, do you still have a copy of that?
No,
You did have a copy at one point?
no, I don't have a hard copy, no.
How about electronic copy?
I don't recall. I have not.
Do you recall ever discussing with your daughter that she'd received a copy by email or anything?
I think because it was a very small loan compared to value, so kind of nobody paid attention to having a copy of it.
Okay. And who was the lender?
It was a farmer merchant bank.
Do they still hold the note now?
Yes. I believe we did 2 appraisals at the time. The bank asked for 2 appraisals. One of them was 8, some 8.5, and one of them 6, around 6 million. Now I recall more only.
And did you hire the appraisers?
No, the bank,
Did you have to pay for the appraisals?
yes, both of them.
So you'll have a record of who you paid?
I'm assuming yes. My daughter handling all this, and all the billing for me.
I need to print a couple other things and I need to make a child care related phone call, so we get 5 more minutes?
All right, sure.
Thank you.
ship us off.